Welcome to the Record Machine Show, a podcast featuring interviews from indie and renowned artists from all genres of music. Now, here's your host, James Michael Hollenstein.
Welcome to the Record Machine Show, where great music and real stories spin together. My guest this week is the incredibly talented Stella Wembley, a graduate of the prestigious Conservatory of Music San Pietro, Majella in Naples, and one of the rising stars of the UK dark synth and goth scene. Stella is far more than just a singer. She's a visionary artist and storyteller, a composer, a lyricist, a producer, a video director, and a multi-instrumentalist who brings a cinematic edge to every project she touches. Her music transcends boundaries, blending haunting synth textures and emotional depth and raw vulnerability. Alluring and mysterious, Stella leads listeners into a world of dark beauty and emotion, a haunted realm where her powerful lyrics and evocative vocals reveal both strength and fragility. Her performance feels like living a dream, a psychodrama of tragedy and melancholic sensuality. She's also celebrating a big milestone, the physical release of her single, It's Okay, I'm Okay, in a limited edition of just 25 copies. That's right, only 25 fans will own this exclusive collector's piece, making it truly something special for her supporters. We'll be talking about her creative process, the stories behind her songs, and the evolution of her sound. But before we dive into the interview and step into Stella's dark, beautiful universe, let's drop the needle and set the mood with one of her mesmerizing tracks. Here's All I Need.
Would you like to see
wanna be is too distant from me. Oh, that I need. Oh, my hidden wishes. Oh, my mind perceives is too distant from me.
That was All I Need from Stella Wembley, and I'm thrilled to have her on the line for a chat. So let's start with the big news. You've released a limited edition physical CD of your single, It's Okay, I'm Okay. What inspired you to bring this release to life in a physical form, especially in today's digital world?
So first of all, the release in physical copy, It's Okay, I'm Okay, was completely done by myself. So I have produced the music, I have rearranged the song, and it is a cover, an original song by Tate McRae, who is a Canadian pop singer who has recently really became famous. But she has been in the scene for many years. I think more than 16 years or something like that. But she recently became famous. So I listened to the song and I really like the song, even though it's not the type of music that I listen to or I can relate to. But I thought, why not change it completely and doing my version, doing a dark version. So instead of presenting a song like a very catchy song, a very pop song that is the kind of song that is playing on the radio and that it can go on the chart, why not doing my own version, very underground, very intimate, very soulful, very mysterious and dark. And yeah, I had it on my physical copies because I am not on the digital platforms as much as I was before. I am still on many platforms such as Apple Music, iTunes. I have my music on Amazon, but I removed my music from Spotify. And I think that it's really important nowadays for the artists to have music on physical copies. Obviously, it was expensive because I have to pay, all the costs up front. I have my own record label. So I have this release too as well under the Gothic Empire record label name. But obviously, especially because it was a limited edition copy, so limited edition of 25 copies, actually, it was kind of expensive to produce. And for the people who don't know, when you release physical copies of music, it gets cheaper the more CDs you print. So you need to print a very large quantity of CDs to have the best price, and also in order to make to make money in the end. So obviously, because it was a limited edition, I had to increase the cost of the CD. So obviously it's not the same price that I had for the first two CDs. But I also added the option for the fans to access to a landing page, which is an exclusive VIP page where I post exclusive content for fans, and they can access to that page only when they buy the CD, because there is a barcode on the back of the CD. You can scan it and they go to this, it leads you to this landing page, and they also receive a password when they buy the CD. And so I thought, well, I can give this exclusive experience to the persons who are willing to support me for the release of this CD. And the sound, it was amazing. I've done lots of tests before obviously sending the music to the company to be printed in physical copies, and it was really good. It sounded so good in the car, on my stereo, and it sounds much better than the digital. Obviously, when you put something on the digital, it gets compressed.
Right.
You have no control over the amount of compression that the digital stores choose to apply for you.
Right.
So obviously, who buys the ones that buy the CDs, they know that there is a different quality that it comes, with the physical copy, and also it's something more personal, to have something to touch and feel, and you actually put it on, on the stereo or your CD player or in the car. Whereas playing something with your phone, and I think is much better in terms of you pay more attention, right? Because you need actually more time. Just think about taking the CD, out of the case and then putting on the, the CD player or in the car, or, it's like an action that leads to another action. And actually you have to think about what you're doing, and then you can, have a moment just for music. Whereas with the digital, you just press play and perhaps, you're doing something else, and you listen to the music while you're doing something else, and you don't pay attention. And also the quality of music is not as good as the physical copies.
Right.
So that's why, I wanted to have it on a physical copy.
Makes sense. Now, can you share any special features like the artwork, book design, or bonus material? What makes this a true collector's item?
So it is the only CD that it comes as a wallet. So I never done that before. And yes, the case obviously is more resistant, but the option with the card, the wallet, I think is very elegant. And also it's not matte, so it's kind of glossy. So it's really good when I sign it. For example, I obviously, it's a signed option. So
nice.
All the time that I send a CD, I always sign it. And it looks amazing, when I sign it over the top. Then obviously it's printed also on the CD. So the artwork that you see is printed both on the CD and on the cover. Yes. And then on the back of the CD, there are also all the credits. So the artwork, obviously, I have created by myself, and it's from a photo shoot that I have done. That photo shoot went viral. It was 106,000 views for that photo shoot on YouTube.
Nice.
And yeah, and I took one of the main pictures, and I decided to have that as artwork. And as I said, included in the VIP bundle, that includes the CD, so the physical copy of music, signed, plus the exclusive access to the VIP landing page with a password, where you get exclusive photo shoots that I don't share online, that are printable, high quality photo shoots, so fans can print them, have them as a poster if they like. Then there are early releases for videos, so I always post earlier for fans the videos and the releases on that page before they go public. Then there is also a discount of 50% off on all merchandise with a code they get only when they go on this page. So on the top of that, they also get another discount. And also there are 2 art cards as well included in the bundle. There are the main artwork of the CD, and one is laminated glossy, and the other one is matte. So they get a lot of value, with this VIP bundle.
Nice.
And with this, I wanted to give an experience really to the fan. So not just a CD,
right.
The whole package.
Very cool. Gothic Culture magazine gave you an excellent review. I even had a chance to review your music myself. How does it feel to see your work embraced and celebrated within the goth and dark wave community?
Yeah, so that was fantastic to see the reviews, because actually there were 2. Obviously, your review, I loved the fact, how you interpreted the song and how you understood, my vision, especially for the video. And I don't think that people go that deep, and they are very introspective. I don't want to say that most of the people, but with TikTok and all of these things, nowadays everyone is very distracted. So it was great to see your review and the fact that you understood there was more, behind, the fact, that I was dressing up, obviously, Gothic and with very sexy lingerie. And so obviously, yes, it is a very sexy and daring, I would say, and bold video that I've never done something like that before.
Right.
But there was a purpose behind. So I was happy to see that you kind of understood what I was going for with that. And with the Gothic magazine, actually, I have here 2 copies. So they reviewed my music in edition of the Gothic Culture magazine. I think this is from May, and it's not June. And this was the first review, and so obviously see how beautiful is the cover.
Nice.
So they have, for covers they have models, and then they review artists as well. They review music, always from the Gothic culture scene. So the first review was by Sergio Manghina. And it says the new face of British goth, and that was actually a really good review. And I think it was about my release. Was it Wasting My Time? Yes. Well, it had also Wasting My Time as well, but it was more including all of my releases and also presenting, my vision and me as an artist, and also my Gothic Empire Records label, and also talking about the previous releases, like All That I Need and images of that. So it's like a whole page.
Very nice.
So it's great. So I would say, the listeners to buy a copy. I think they still have copies available. This is like issue number 45, June. And it was really good to see this review, really. And also there was the last review, which was regarding It's Okay, I'm Okay. And on September 2025, number 16, was by Azarel. I hope I'm saying it right. Azarel Hex. So in this one was, as I said, about It's Okay, I'm Okay. And there you go. I think... Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, I'm okay. And there is also a photo of me. This is the photo shoot from Loving the Alien, actually. Let me see if I can show you. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's really good. And this has the alternative artwork of It's Okay, I'm Okay, because I have released first the digital version with this type of artwork, and then I released the physical copy with a similar artwork, but a bit more sexy, a bit more bold. So that's there you go. It's another reason why you should buy the physical copy, because you can find the same artwork in the digital form, obviously.
Nice.
So yeah, like he says here, It's Okay, I'm Okay. I don't simply cover Tate McRae's. I reimagine the song. So it's a haunting reinterpretation that drags the song from glossy pop playlist into the dimly lit halls of Gothic synth and dark wave. It's not just a new version. It's a transformation. So yeah, I transformed the song, which is something that I love doing. So with the cover, I like to make it mine. I don't see I don't see why I should replicate something that, it's not fun for me. I'm a songwriter, so I guess when I approach to a new song from another artist, I always see it like something that I can create, that I can make it mine. I never see it like something that I need to replicate, reproduce in the same way.
There's no reason to. It's been done already, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, well, many like to replicate or reproduce things in the same way. I don't know why.
It's not being creative.
yeah, it's not being creative. That's more like performing someone else's song. Maybe it's more
Right.
a traditional approach. Maybe people like to hear the same version over and over again. But obviously, I have my own style. I have my own vision.
Mm-hmm.
So I approach to the songs that I listen to with that type of vision, with that type of style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes total sense. The Gothic and dark wave aesthetic has always been central to your music and image. What draws you to that world of creativity, and how do you keep your sound and visual so uniquely your own?
I believe that, well, the everything comes from the lyrics, really. Everything comes from what I have to say. So while I was drawn to the dark wave and the Gothic scene, I think because darkness doesn't scare me, and it fascinates me, and I think we can learn from it. Like if we understand our dark side. For instance, when I write songs, and I don't even think about when I'm writing a song, right? I write lyrics, and lots of dark things, a lot of things from the unconscious, they just come out. So it's a part that I don't know, but it's there, and it's good to let it out and transmute it in something beautiful, that is art. And obviously there are songs that are a few songs, not many, but there are songs that are maybe happier, or they are more that there are less dark. There are a few songs that I have released like that, but still there is some darkness and some sadness, I would say, in those songs. And I relate to that word. I think it's very fascinating. It's like okay, it's like a journey into the underworld. I don't know if you are familiar with the Egyptian mythology, but they believed that, like, there was a journey that you can take through the underworld, and it was like a real journey. And then obviously in the underworld there are lots of scary things. You don't know what's going to happen, but I believe that at the end of the journey, because of all of your experiences, and because of understanding what darkness is, you can then figure out also who you are, and then integrate the darkness, and so you can balance that, so you achieve a good balance in your life. But if we push away what is dark, and if we refuse to see our darkness, I think there is no growth. So maybe that's what pushed me into that direction. And I don't know, I feel that it's more interesting. The night has always fascinated me more, and even though I try to have like I try to be a morning person, but I'm not a morning person. Okay, but I try my best. But I'm always very active during the night. So I think that everything that is connected to darkness, that it could be, music, could be fashion, it could be movies. It fascinates me. And yeah, I think it's just the way I am. It's something inside me that it tells me, write that, and I write it.
And have you always written that way from early on up till now?
Yeah. I always written. Well, I used to write dark poetry when I was 10, and I remember I still have lots of poems and poetry that I have written during that age. And they were pretty dark. I mean, I was writing about the end of the world, or like destruction, or they're kind of sort of dark prophecies, and I don't know where they were coming from. Perhaps I always been very empathetic, so I could perceive more and I could feel more than other children. what was going on in the world and what I feared that it was going to happen. And so I always been writing, poems and poetry regarding darkness, regarding demons, monsters, solitude, loneliness. So always like that. So there were a few things, a few times I have written something maybe more positive, but I think those were like very early poems, like even before when I was maybe 7. And I think there is something that happens in that age when you are becoming like a teen, slightly going to be, like a grow up. Something that happens is like some sort of revelation that you have regarding how the world it's dark, Maybe you before that you are in a sort of bubble, sort of protected by your parents, and I think that's maybe, I would say, something that I wouldn't do, if I don't want to have any children, but if I had children, I wouldn't let them, I wouldn't hide from them certain things. Obviously, I would try to explain to them, using the right words for their age. But I think it's wrong to keep children in a bubble, because then they have this wrong idea that, they have this idea that the world is all good, and that nothing is going to happen, that you're very protected, but it's not like that. So maybe because I have lived in that sort of lie for so many years.
Right.
And when I realized what was the truth, and I realized, and I also felt all the darkness that was around me, then something, from inside me, I just started, like it was like a flux, and I could write all of these things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, I was just writing. I don't know from where these things were coming from. Sometimes I was also dreaming. I was also having lots of dreams, nightmares, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You've spoken about empowerment and transformation. Do you think rediscovering sensuality can help women heal and regain confidence after leaving toxic situations or restrictive norms?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that empowerment means when you feel like you want to do something as a woman and you want to express yourself through, could be through fashion, through Gothic fashion, through all sorts of things, all sorts of creative endeavors. Okay, it doesn't have to be fashion. In that case, with my video, it's okay. I'm okay. I wanted to express myself like that. And well, we live in a society. It's a bit. It's hard because sometimes we think that women, especially in the music industry, are sold, and they use like sexual images, or they are really pushed from the record label to do something to sell. So when we see a woman or like a music artist, a woman that is producing music and also associated with the music a certain provocative image, we make the assumption that someone is controlling her or that she's not free. And it's difficult to make, the distinction and to differentiate and say, oh, this is actually her because she wants to do that and she's feeling comfortable doing that,
Right.
And I would say not all of the artists, most of the female artists that are under a big record label, they're very likely are controlled, and very likely it's not something they would do. Very likely. It doesn't apply to everyone, obviously. But for the independent artists like myself, if I want to do something, I do it because I want to do it. No one else is telling me to do that. And I think there is a misconception that we cannot be sexy without giving the impression as a woman to doing that because we are selling something else, like I'm selling my music, I'm not selling myself.
Right.
And I want to be sexy just because I feel sexy. There is nothing else, that is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, unfortunately, society see things in a bit of a twisted way.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, yes, maybe women are restricted in that way. And I would say, especially in England, I see this. And unfortunately, when I released the video, I must say this, okay? I don't want to talk about drama, but I have to say this. When I released the video, I had a very negative comment from, certainly this was a woman, that he lives also in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And she was implying that because of my video was so sexy and I was dancing half naked or something like that, that I was promoting prostitution, some sort. Yeah, something like that, and all of sorts of lies, about me and my music and my label.
Wow.
And I thought, wow, there's such a limiting, belief and just closed mind.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you feel that my way of expressing myself is leading to something else? I mean, it's your problem. I mean, your mind is twisted.
Yeah.
So there is a sick mentality. This is a sick society when we live in, where we can't express ourselves without being judged, without being accused of something else. So I would encourage, obviously every woman has a different comfort zone, but I would encourage every woman to express herself, in any way, and do not feel limited because of society, because of the fear of what others might think.
Right.
And obviously there are prejudices, and obviously there are, well, our background and all the way, how we grew up, what we have been taught by our parents.
Right.
So all of sorts of things, and I think I finally let go of that. So if I feel comfortable doing something, I'm not going to judge myself. And if someone is judging me for that, it's their problem. It's definitely not my problem.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, you can't please everybody, That's just the way it is. There's always going to be somebody.
Yeah. If you try to please everybody, I think you probably...
You'll go crazy.
It will drive you insane, yeah.
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 Yeah, you can't make everybody happy. It's just not going to happen. Your creativity doesn't stop with just music. You've launched a clothing line, a distinct Gothic fashion style, handmade jewelry, and as you mentioned earlier, an exclusive VIP bundle tied to It's Okay, I'm Okay. How did the world of design become such a strong part of your artistic identity?
Well, first of all, I had that viral video that I told you before, 106,000 views just with my photo shoot. Something that I wasn't expecting at all. So I understood, wow, well, my power doesn't lie only on, being creative and being a musician, but I can do more with that. I can do more with design, a clothing line. I can do more even as a model. And I never seen myself as, a model. I never seen myself being not being able to, because I do photograph myself. So I've done that in the past. But I don't know. I think maybe with the beauty standards that we have nowadays, it kind of lowers the self-confidence, and maybe I never felt like beautiful enough to do that. Obviously, you see all of these supermodels and all of these perfect women online, and most of them is fake. It's all edited. It's all Photoshop. Using Photoshop is called Photoshop. Yeah, and all of these things. But also there is, I think, obviously, yeah, most of them are working out, and we don't know what's going on behind the scene, but what we see is like a perfect image, so you're always comparing yourself to that image. Whereas I think that every woman is beautiful, and everybody has a different beauty. So I
Right.
thought, well, I feel beautiful, and again, I don't care what others think, right? So I wanted to find, like, obviously I have already found my own style, but I thought instead of having this traditional Gothic style with, we know how usually Goth dress up with chains and all of this leather and necklaces, always with like chains and leather. And I thought, why I would like to have something more elegant, something more sophisticated. So I started creating these necklaces with the black and also ivory pearls, and they were handmade. And I thought, why not selling them? So they're actually on my website as well. And I also thought these could be nice to have these like in organza bags, so they can be given to a friend, or they can be, a perfect gift for a lover for this type of occasion. And I also enjoy crafting things, so I made my own jewelry box in a
Nice.
Gothic style with the roses, black roses on the top, my logo in silver printed in the center, with a real like, it's called what are they called, like, well, it's like an hand is made, is like made for me, it's like a logo that I had made from an online store. So you basically use metallic or any type of ink, and I obviously printed this on the box, on this jewelry box that I have created. And also that is on sale on my website, is a unique piece. It took several hours to create that, and it also has a nice like ribbon. So every single item that I create, like necklaces, they always have ribbons with my tag. So there is like a sticker with my logo on a black tag. So I pay attention to every detail when I do this handmade creation, I would say. Yeah.
And all that stuff's available on your website?
Yeah, there is a section on my store, on my online store, that is called, I think, jewelry, luxurious jewelry edition. And yeah, everything is there. Obviously, there are categories from which, people can choose from these categories, like CDs, T-shirts. I have also T-shirts available with my artwork for It's Okay, I'm Okay. And also that is a limited edition, and with the original artwork. And also there are also bags that I have that are, I think, perfect for women, but also for men, if you want to have like a really cool bag with my artwork of It's Okay, I'm Okay. And there are also small backpack. They are like closing up with a string. I think they are called string something, I don't remember, but they are closing with a string, and they are really, really useful, especially if you live in England, because they are water resistant, so you can use them while it's raining.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are great, and they have my logo in red printed.
Nice.
I think that's pretty much it for this new clothing line and jewelry. Yeah, I believe so.
Sounds pretty exciting. Beyond music, you've done modeling and now teach vocal performance. How have these experiences shaped your artistry and stage presence?
Yeah, so you mentioned that I am teaching singing. So yeah, that's correct. I am now a singing tutor, and I teach singing one-on-one. So I do private lessons, and I also teach in schools.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's funny because I never thought that I could teach. Like, I never thought that I could be a teacher. Never. And I always seen myself as a performer. But then I thought, they're always connected to the limiting belief, that I had on myself. No, I am just a performer. I cannot teach. I mean, I can sing well, and I've learned how to sing, and I have a degree in opera singing, etc., etc. But I cannot teach. I don't know how to teach. I don't know how to explain what I do. That was my limitation. But then I said to myself, I never try it. I mean, why not trying? I mean, I have a degree, and I can, I could teach. I could apply for a job, and I could teach. And I also thought, well, there are not many Italian teachers in England, and the way that I have studied, I don't want to say that it's better necessarily, but Italian language, is much better for singing, in a way that it teaches you how to pronounce well the vowels and the consonants, whereas English doesn't have that type of pronunciation, and so the articulation is not as good as in Italian. It's a bit of difficult. It's difficult to explain, okay, but it's like when in Italian we have stronger consonants than English, and we have also different, obviously, pronunciation that the English language, and this helps a lot when you sing it to have a louder sound, and also to have the more, I would say, correct position of the mouth. And so the way that I have studied, and I was lucky to study with a fantastic teacher. I studied with a great teacher. I had different teachers, but the last one was the best one. And so I thought, actually, this could be my advantage, to teach here. And I was right. I was right. When I did the interview, and obviously I sent my CVs for many months, it wasn't just like that. I wasn't like send the CD and then you get a job. No, I applied for several months, and finally, I think after 6 months applying, I got an interview. Actually, I had 3 interviews, but the second one that I have done, it wasn't really for me in terms of salary. So that's why I didn't go for that. But the first one that I have done, everything seems nice. So the environment was nice, and I had a really good feeling. But after the interview, after the audition, I didn't think that I went well. And it's something that I never think that I do something. I always think that I can do better, right? So I actually thought that I wasn't going to get the job. But then I got an email the day after saying, we really would like you to join us. If you want to join us, we would love you, to be part of the team. And I was surprised.
Nice.
Because I was so anxious, and I think I didn't give 100% of myself, during the audition. And then I found out that I can actually teach very well. And I find that teaching is easier than performing. Yeah. And I love it. I absolutely love the fact that I can share my knowledge, and I can help and inspire children, because I teach to very young children. I teach singing from 5 years old to 12.
Nice.
And I would say it would be easier. It would be much easier to teach to someone older. Okay, it would be easier. But I think that I prefer teach to children, because they are so creative, and they are really fun. It's a good energy to have around. And they really don't have, like, children, they don't have bad intentions, right? So it's really good. It's a good energy. And I prefer that, comparing, seeing the difference between this environment and the live music scene. I can feel how the energy is lighter, being around children, compared to being like on the live gig, whereas I feel that environment it tends to be toxic.
Yeah.
And so I feel that that's maybe suits me better at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a really good experience. And I also found myself just in challenging situations where I kind of have to take courage and speak up,
Right.
because there are situations in schools that I absolutely didn't like how the school system works, and some children are neglected, and the schools, and I don't want to point the finger, obviously, because I don't know who is doing what. Okay, I don't want to point the finger, but I'm just saying the schools in general, they don't have enough funding for music. So a few schools might have lots of, like keyboards, and they have like a room just for the music, which is great. But many other schools, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that it's important for children to learn at such a young age about music, and having, all the tools that they need to be
Right.
able to express their creativity. So in that way, I hope that, I think I'm making a difference, and recently we had a concert with all the children, and I prepared over, I think, 20 children from different schools, and it was a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great to see that performance, and they, all together singing together, even from different schools, different background, and it's when, difference, they don't really matter anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no division, because if you are coming from a different background, different race, different religion,
Mm-hmm.
different whatever, okay, it doesn't matter anymore, because everything, everyone is singing one song, and that's all it matters.
Right.
And I think the most beautiful performance was the one of Imagine by John Lennon that we have done together.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously there is a reason why I wanted them to study that. And again, I was surprised that most of the young people, most
Mm-hmm.
of the children, they don't have any clue, or they don't have any musical like background. They only know what is, contemporary music, or what is on the charts.
Right.
They never studied Beatles, they never studied, music from the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's my mission now, to educate them. And I am also proposing for the next concert at the Passion Mode Song, which obviously is one of my favorite bands. And yeah, I think this is something unusual. I never expected that I could be a good teacher, but I think I am, also for the good feedback. So yeah, that's another experience, and another thing that is part of my life now.
And it's always good to have something to fall back on too when you're taking a break from writing and recording your own stuff.
Well, I'm not taking a break from recording. Actually, I'm doing that too.
Right. But if you wanted to,
yeah.
you have the singing, the teaching
Absolutely.
to fall back on. Looking ahead, what can the fans expect from Stella Wembley? You've mentioned having around 14 demos in progress for a new album. What themes or sounds are you starting to emerge as you build this record?
Yes. So there is one song I'm working on, and I have already recorded everything. I am in the process of the fun process, I call it, fun process of selecting the best parts, which is called comping. Comping is when you are putting together the best vocal or the best, guitar parts. In my case, I have already done the music, so it's just about vocals. This song, which I've recently shared the trailer, is called God Show Me the Way. And first of all, I want to clarify, it's not a song about Christianity, or it's not a song that is promoting religion in any way, okay? Because many people would make that assumption, but it's not. It's my relationship with God. And when I say God, I mean an energy force that has created everything. Okay? So it could be, your God, you can interpret as you like, the God, I don't know, God in Christianity, or God in another religion, it has different interpretations. So I don't want people to think that I am referencing to religion. It's not about religion. It's about my relationship with spirituality and how I feel connected with it while I am also creating. So it's also actually about creating music, and that is going to be out soon. I don't know the date yet, but definitely out soon. And the other songs are also about spirituality, but I would say it's going to be an album regarding having different topics that are all related to Egyptian mythology, demonology, and always there is a theme of darkness and light.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be songs where I share my experience, my personal experience, but there will be also most of the songs that are influenced by demonology and themes of witchcraft or sort of these legends and mythology.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, not recently, but I think it was last year, I made this video regarding demons and how we can discover and find out who is a real demon. And it was more an abstract concept. Okay, it was an abstract concept connected to narcissistic and toxic behavior.
Mm-hmm.
But in a way, it was also regarding demons, and that went viral as well. And it wasn't meant to. I didn't mean to have a viral video with that as well. I created a video, then it went viral, and I thought, why not putting together the two things? So having my music, but also with this concept inside the music, and I think that would work well. There is also a song called "Demon Lover," and obviously a song about a toxic relationship, but it's a sort of fantasy that I had this dream, about this demonic lover, and then I wrote a song, and it's very romantic. It's not nothing like I would say there is a bit of melancholy. It's definitely a bit sad, but it's a very romantic song. So that's another song that I will have definitely in the album. Then there is a song titled "I Love Aikio."
Mm-hmm.
So yes, lots of demos, and I think I will probably release this album by myself, because I thought that I was going to release it with a producer. Then he said that it was going to be too busy, so he said right now I can't commit to this project.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I will just go with the flow and I will produce it by myself. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of work, but I think that I will try to make things easier for me,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that even if a song is not mixed perfectly or mastered perfectly, even if it doesn't have all the things that I want, I will still release it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to be kinder. I need to be kinder to myself, because I am already doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So making things easier for me, I think it would work at the end. And perhaps I will have the help of a producer or other musicians one day, maybe producing, an album that is going to be more produced, right? So having a less produced album, I think, is going to be the way. If not, I could have like acoustic releases.
Mm-hmm.
They also work very well. And actually, I will have an acoustic version of this song released next week on YouTube, before the real, the actual version, the produced version comes out of God Show Me the Way, which will be out as a single. Then I will do an album, and hopefully releasing also physical copies of music.
Mm-hmm.
But I would encourage everyone to buy the music, even buy merchandise, buy the CDs in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And don't wait last minute, because for an artist, it's important to receive support as soon as we, release an album because we have already invested money for the production of the album.
Exactly.
And so, buy it as soon as it is out, buy the music right now. Don't wait months.
Yeah.
So that's another thing, that I would encourage everyone to do that.
For the fans who want to stay connected, where can they find you online or follow you for latest updates?
So, first of all, I am on Bandcamp, okay, with my music. So I will release all the music there from now on. I won't release my music on Spotify. So please don't go Spotify because I'm not there anymore. I deleted my profile, okay? You can find also my music on Apple Music, Shazam, iTunes, Amazon. More importantly, I have all my music, digital releases, video, and all the merchandise on stellawembley.com, which is my official website. So everything is there, and you can even find biography, you can find the reviews, you can find photo gallery, and I would encourage everyone to sign up to the newsletter, which is totally free, so you can get notified when I obviously release something new. You will be the first one to know, with the newsletter. And I have my YouTube channel, Stella Wembley Official, where I share all my videos, and I almost have 500 videos now. So there is plenty to see, plenty to listen to. And I also have the option to join as a member on YouTube. So if people want to help me and just share, I'm sharing a lot, obviously, but I share exclusive content with the members on the channel. So if people want to access to that content that is shared only for members, they can join, just clicking the join button, and there are 2 levels. They can choose between these 2. And so, I believe that's pretty much it. And all the links obviously are below each video I share, and they can be found also on my website. There is also a contact page where they can find my email address, which is info@stellawembley.com, and there is also the Gothic Empire Records email address, which is info@gothicempirerecords.com.
Nice. Before we wrap up, is there anything we didn't touch on that you'd like to share with the listeners?
I would say to all the artists that are listening, all the musicians, to never give up, because this is a very difficult business, and we cannot control. There are things that we can't control, right? But there is one thing that we can control, and is the way we react to things. So we can either feeling depressed, sad, and choose to give up, or we can choose to fight for what we believe in. So that's what I would say to everyone, even people that are not into music or into art, to believe in yourself and respect yourself, love yourself first, and then do not really limit yourself. Do not, try something new, because maybe you don't think that you can do something until you actually do it. Then
right,
you can find out that you actually have even more talents.
Definitely.
That's my advice. Yeah, just try different things. Try different things. If something doesn't work, try another way. Yeah, and knock as many doors you can knock. Oh yes, I didn't mention this. So I will be doing a live show in Leeds, and I believe it will be in May. Probably it's in May or June. It's the date is on my website, anyways. In 2026 at HMV Store, and is when I will be launching the new release. I don't know if it will be an entire album or an EP, okay, but it will be definitely something that you don't want to miss, and it's also free, okay? So I would encourage everyone to join there. And also there will be another festival I am enjoying. This festival is an online festival, still not confirmed, okay, but I will probably be the headliner, so stay tuned for that.
Nice.
And I think that's pretty much it for now.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for doing this. It's always great catching up with you. I know it's been a while since the last time we talked.
Yeah, it's always great to talk to you. Yeah, it's always great catching up.
Yeah, and I want to wish you the best of luck with this the CD bundle and the vocal teaching. I think that's great that you're working with the kids, and want to wish you a happy holiday season.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
You know, Christmas is coming up too, folks, so you should head over to her website and check out some of her merchandise and pick up a few things.
Yeah, and do it as soon as you can, because I might go somewhere else. You know, I might go on holiday on those 2 weeks, so I don't think I'll be able to send you anything. So
yeah,
buy the merch first so I can send it. You know?
Yeah, we got to definitely.
In the UK, you know, I can send it, but if I fly to another country, I won't bring all the merch with me, obviously.
Right, yeah. And you also got to take in consideration, too, that if people are buying stuff in the U.S., it's going to take a little extra time for the shipping as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So now is the time. Go out and buy right now, right?
Go out and buy it right now. Buy it now.
Do you have a lot of those CDs left, or?
No, actually, there are only 9 left.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, the new It's Okay, I'm Okay CDs, only 9 left. They can be bought only with the VIP bundle. So another reason to buy within November is that there is special discount code just for November, and I believe it's 20% off all the merchandise. So that's also on the website. You know, you can find the discount code. So there you go. Another reason why you should buy before the end of November.
Exactly.
All the merch, like everything.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Got to give it time for shipping.
Yeah.
So we definitely got to do this again when you release that new music in the spring of 2026. I'd love to have you back on again.
Yeah, I really hope that I will have all the songs ready for. I think I will. I think I should be able to do that as long as I, you know, do this systematically and follow the schedule. I should be able to do that because the songs are there. It's just a matter of, you know, finish the production and polish them.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing them when they come out. And like I said, let's definitely stay in touch and enjoy your holiday season. All right.
Thank you, James. Yeah, you too.
And you enjoy the rest of your day as well. All right.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care.
Bye. You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Big thanks to Stella Wembley for stopping by and opening up about her music, her art, and her creative journey. Before we sign off, let's drop the needle and enjoy her stunning track, It's Okay, I'm Okay. And as always, thank you for tuning in to The Record Machine Show. I'm James Michael Hollenstein. I'll see you next time, right here where the vinyl never stops spinning.
The Record Machine Show is a weekly radio podcast produced by Jimmy Hall Productions. All rights reserved. For distribution information or to add this podcast to your website, please visit our contact page at therecordmachineshow.com to submit your request. Thanks for listening. See you next time on The Record Machine Show.